Can't! Fucking can't! Just trying to see if the Wi-Fi is going to last. Is the Wi-Fi going to last? I was trying it earlier, it wasn't very good. It's getting warm and sweaty. Is Khloe Kardashian Simpson's daughter? It's that midnight video. Yeah. I forget where you're watching from. It was it America? That's it. The Wi-Fi is going again. Rained a lot last night, yeah. Unbelievable. You want to get Beetle Stag? You mean the fighting beetles? Yeah, well, my son used to want those as well when he was young. All young kids collect them, especially the big ones. I forget what they call them now. There's a special name for the real big beetles. I forget what they call them. They used to be on television. Some used to be very, very expensive. I need to shave my head. You admire me. Why? I wish I admired myself, especially of late. All right, Maury. Yeah, last night it rained really heavy for a long time, all night. It got a bit sunny in the afternoon. I wonder if it's going to start being really hot.
The way that my brain works, and it's like, build on. I don't fucking know. Like me.
I'm just looking at Billie Eilish. I wonder if she's being sexualized now. Do you know Billie Eilish? Hey, I thought you were in New Zealand. Hello, weird. Long time. Been okay? No, it's getting really fucking. I think I've got a fan of the warehouse. Sorry, where are you from, Weird? Where are you from, Weird? What colour was the t-shirt I sent you? Does anyone ask you about the t-shirt? Maybe I should. Maybe just a little bit more. I love Sigrid and Aurora from Norway. Do you know those girls? They're very good, both of them, very unique. Yeah, I don't know if it's the positioning of the phone. So I've just moved it like centimeters to the left and a few centimeters back. Maybe it's okay now. I don't know. Maybe I should stop drinking altogether. But I did have 2 glasses. That was about 4 hours ago. So I guess if I split it up, should be okay. Oh, that soon jumped up 6 people. Yeah, me too. I'm going to have a CAT scan next week. I have been depressed. No work. I can't get myself to start working again. The main reason is fucking money. Yeah, I just can't understand these people with money killing themselves. If I, just give some away, share some. If I won on the lottery, just spread it about. But people killing themselves and they've got lots of money. It's a waste and a shame. What do you mean, Miura? No, I'm sure that there are billions of people around the world, especially the really poor people, who are struggling to, for example, single mums. Single mums that don't get support all over the world. You know, you could just instantly make their lives better, and it wouldn't take so much money in a lot of cases. In India, like thousands of farmers killed themselves because they were conned into buying like this fucking this weed killer from DuPont. Salesmen got them to fucking tie our equipment, and they got them to tie their land that they owned into the loan, and then when they failed, they lost the land, and so they killed themselves. Who is he? Is he a singer? But that's the problem. An act? No, I don't know him. Maybe I know his face if I saw it. Maybe if I typed in Japan today. See if it's in the news. This in the main headline is the anniversary of the animation where they killed all the people. National news: 650 new cases. That's a big jump. Now, before they started opening up again, the new cases were about 40 a day. About 10 days ago, it was 40 new cases a day, so 650 now. Yeah, there's no mention of this Miura. You know, but I think in today's education, especially in the West, and people getting offended over every little thing and getting triggered, that's a form, because they're not being educated how to deal with things. And this is one part of the thing about getting it. I don't know if it's the same in America, but in Britain, there is part of the course. So if you wanted to go to Oxford or Cambridge, there are many schools and colleges there. They would also, so you could be a brilliant student, but if you didn't have the ability to mix or work with other students, then they wouldn't accept you. Again, that might have changed now. Australian PM delays Parliament as coronavirus spreads. There's a fucking, I'm looking at this on the screen now, and it says 6 products for your period. You might like a look at this. Have I thought of having a yard sale? No, there's too much of a mess outside. People hate me, so they wouldn't buy anything. Japanese don't buy shit like that. If you try to, you can sell on the local sale, but Gaijins are cunts. They want everything for nothing, and then they want you to fucking deliver it. They really do. You know, if you look, that sometimes there are people that are not teachers, and they sell some nice things on the local. You know, people would just want it for free. Yeah, I did try a flea market once, and everybody wants to pay fucking 100 yen. So that's the Japanese as well. They want to pay 100 yen. If you put it on a cheap price, they're still not happy with the cheap price because they're cunts. People like that. They just want it for free. Wow. Ex-BBC presenter admits 40 sex offences. Who's this? Benjamin David Thomas. Do you want to look at a paedophile? Oh, fucking hate it. These Google are now advertising on fucking. This gorgeous young girl here, 16 years old. She was killed by a pair of cunts in London. And the thing is, they've arrested them and then they leave them. Then they release them on bail. Ooh la la. Yeah, someone gave me a K Archer. It's called a a steam cleaner. I haven't used it. It's the front of the house. Is it cool in Sapporo? $28. I'm going to put the aircon on. I wonder if I should just maybe put it on the big screen. Then it's easier to watch. Yeah, it's getting a bit stickier now. People are saying it's cooler than usual. Victor, yeah, maybe he's just spending a lot of time looking after the kids. No, they're getting bigger now. I'm just going to see how long the time lag is. Oh, about 2 seconds. Yeah, I got a letter today. Where is it? I got a letter from a solicitor's, and on the front of the letter it says martial arts solicitors. That sounds a bit threatening, doesn't it? I was watching. Who did I watch today? Eric Surf. He went to a Cuban restaurant. It's quite interesting. That can't. What you? I don't know what you're trying to say. That can't be real in English. What are you trying to say? Yeah, it's real, yeah. They don't like threaten everything. They don't threaten it. Well, I can't see it because most of it's in Japanese. They do put some in English translation on other things, but trying to scare people. Been watching Craig Ferguson, and most of the guests are like women, and like funny. It's quite good. He has the women in the palms of his hand. So what you say? Hand of his palms, palms of his hand. Yes, it was in English. I didn't answer your question properly there. Yeah, it was in English. I was thinking of making a video on it. But, this guy's popped up on Oniyama. I don't remember too much about him, about American actor, but I saw him the other day split up from his wife. She was fucking gorgeous. I've just asked someone else before. Sapporo J, do you know Aurora or Sigrid? They are two Norwegian singing girls. Very cute. Well worth watching. I think I should stop drinking because it stops me doing other things. Oops, I'm looking for the answers now. Hello, Pepe Popo. Yeah, you should watch them. They've got some good songs. They're both different, but they have this similar, no makeup, very cute type of girls. You know, they're not like these fucking sluts from the West that just feel they have to get the tits out or wear really short clothes or whatever. So if you, well, you got Liquor Mountain in you got Liquor Mountain in Saproya. So like this wine with tax is 327 yen. They've also got white as well. They must be bottling it in Japan. I can't remember. It's a Spanish product. No, like even if the fucking peseta was cheap as shit, it's still fucking cheap here, isn't it? It's the cheapest wine that I've known. All right, yeah, just like I said. All right, Dash, I can see you now. Yeah, I'm. I don't know what's I'm. Where's the taco night? Yeah, I don't like Carlo Rossi. It's fucking shit. I don't like Carlo Rossi. Hey, Dash, that money. Hopefully it come through on Monday. But the hospital today for the sonogram was like fucking 3,000 yen. And next Saturday I'm going to have a CT scan, and I think that's about 4,000 yen. So the money you sent me should cover both fucking bills. So that's great. Thanks, pal. Are you doing hard tacos or soft tacos? Soft shell, hard shell? Hard shell tacos, they just fucking go all over the place. Dash, are you putting some put some photographs on Instagram before, before you eat them? Who are you? Where are you? Where are you doing it? Who are the guys you're giving the tacos to in at the hospital? I got 2 bags of spaghetti from my old friend. What he made, and he made me black spaghetti and white spaghetti. I'll put a photograph on Instagram, and then I added some eggplant and some peppers that I had in the fridge. One of the best things I ever had when I first ate Mexican food was the fajitas. You know, like the hot plates, the salsa, the avocado, and the fresh sour cream. Fucking brilliant. With a beer, one of the best meals ever. That, especially with like get a nice cold beer. One of the best foods ever. That, one of the best meals. And also, if you like doing, I think chimichangas, you do them like, if you do them deep fried, and then you just cut them, and then you scoop the avocado and fresh cream. Fucking beautiful. Yeah, they are. They are. It's one of the best foods. You know, if you get some nice beef as well, you get some good quality beef, and then you just wrap. You know, you just get the quality beef, and then you put all the peppers in with it and the onions. Then just wrap it up, and then you just hold it, and then you just get your fresh cream, your avocado salsa. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Fish taco. Yeah, I had that as well. You know, with shrimp and get some white fish. But I must admit, the meat ones. I think the meat ones are the tastiest. But I think with if you have the hard shell ones, then you can put in the you know, the shredded lettuce. Throw another shrimp in the throw another shrimp on the taco. Oh, not battered fish. No, not battered fish. Yeah, I don't think. Well, I think maybe you could put the battered fish in with the hard shell taco, not with a soft shell. You know, the tortilla. Oh, really? Yeah, I saw something. I saw something the other week about. He's saying it was the only. It was like a one-hit wonder. Well, he had two films, didn't he? No, today was I didn't go. I bet he's got like a tortoise face though, Paul Hogan. You know when he was in the first one or two films, he looked fucking pretty cool, didn't he? And he got rid of his wife Marlene. Yeah, it looks a bit like leather, but I don't. Yeah, he's too old now. He's too old. He looks too old, and the interview the last interview I saw him in, he just looked too old, mate. But one thing I forgot about when he was it after the first film or the second film, he became really sick, didn't he? That was like about 2 weeks ago. I watched a documentary on him. Now this is what I didn't like about what Australia did to him, because after Crocodile Dundee, he brought so many fucking billions of dollars to Australia. All fucking America wanted to. All America wanted to come to Australia. He brought so many fucking people to Australia because of that film. And then they fucking tried to rip him off over some fucking taxes. The money he must have made for Australia, Paul Hogan. We're talking about Paul Hogan. He was a American. He was an Australian comedian, and then he wrote a film called what's it called? Crocodile Dundee, which was very successful film. Oh, it's back. The Wi-Fi is back. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is driving me fucking mental. And I've had a couple of drinks, so I'm not very fucking happy. I don't know, is that a frog outside? So who have you got round then, Dash, who hasn't seen these things before? Your kids? No, fuck that. I'll leave that and get onto water. I sort of read that today. What's good for the liver is coffee. And also avocado is bad. I got some beetroot today, Dash. Got a big jar of beetroot for about 400 yen. And it was, it was already pickled, so that was nice. That's good for the kidneys. Got it from the Brazil shop. Yeah, that when you just said a fucking kilo, it's they're blocking the comments now. They're just fucking blocking everything, aren't they? You can't fucking say anything. Is it pickle with vinegar, or does he have to put vinegar in? Are they red? Yeah, it's going to be in the future. There's going to be like two comedians. There's going to be like fucking Seinfeld and that big fat cunt from fucking Mexico because they don't swear. I think some comedians have already, even a few years ago, they were like saying there are certain places like universities they won't perform because you've always got some cunt fucking chirping up from the fucking audience. Yeah, it's they should call them slap flakes because they want a good fucking slap. Yeah, I think I did like to when I went to Tokyo a few years ago, and I did two spots at this fucking. There wasn't a lot of people there, and they weren't very funny. The other comedians, and I did two spots, but one of my spots was like a song, and where I dressed as an Arab. So I was dressed as an Arab singing this song called Maria, the the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Free beer, free beer, free beer, and it was brought to me by our most beautiful girl Sharia. And I think that they would, because I went to a different place and they wouldn't let me go on, and I'm sure that they were like fucking upset that I was doing the song with the name Sharia in it. But they were fucking awful in Tokyo. They were bloody awful. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised now if they just ask you what was in your act before you actually went on. Yeah, I've eaten all that fucking. I've eaten all that red cheese. I had some cheddar cheese, and now I've got the beetroot. I've eaten all the cheese is gone. What else does beetroot go well with? I suppose ham, yeah. Anything else? Was it Al Bundy? I'm not too keen on mayo. If I have it, just have like a little bit, only like a little bit of mayonnaise. Yeah, he does jiu-jitsu as well, Al Bundy. I was in New Zealand. I actually worked with the producer's son in New Zealand. Why wouldn't he serve you in the shoe shop? Did you walk into the shoe shop and say, "I am after a pair of shoes," and then he just says, "Well, I'll serve them first"? What's that? ASICs? Are they trainers? Well, he just walked away. To a clothes shop. I went into a clothes shop and I said, "Have you got anything to fit me?" And he says, "If we have, someone's getting fired." Oh, size 16. Yeah, you're not gonna get a fit. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, my son is a size 32. I don't know what that is in. But yours is a big. Yeah, size 11 as well. That's quite big here, mate. There's not going to be many size 11s either. There's not. I take a 28, which is maybe 8.5, 9, something like that, and there's very few. You know, that's why they wouldn't serve you, because they knew, looking at you, they got no fucking shoes to fit. My judo teacher, we went to London, and we went to a posh shoe shop. They had no shoes to fit him. His foot was just too broad. Because he was, at that time, I think he was probably, he was over 6 foot. It was over 6 foot and about 95 kg. At that time, I was about 73, 74 kilos, something like that. But they had no shoes to fit again. Yeah, it was fucking. Yeah, it's not so much the length; it was just the thickness and the width of his feet. Yeah, I've been recently. I've been listening to dancers, female dancers, like ballet dancers, and when they spend a lot of a lot of time dancing, their feet, their feet get fucked up, and they have to have, like operations to sort them out. Maybe they should do judo first, give them strong feet. When I was coming home yesterday in the rain, I saw some ducks that were like in the corner of a rice field, and I went back. She was showing her feet like before and after the operation, I think. So if you do like a search for ballerina dancers' feet or ballerinas' feet or fucked up feet, they'll pop up. Yeah, something I forget what I was looking at, but like this feet came up, and then there was Andy McDowell. The gay computer is under my table now. It's sucking me dick. Yeah, that's got to be one of the best foods ever, on it. A duck, roasted duck or Peking duck. Yeah, well, she's got a daughter, and her daughter was in the. If you look this up, Kenzo's perfume, and her daughter, she's about 25. Hey, all right, Nico. So her daughter was in this Kenzo advert for perfume, and she was also in that Brad Pitt film where he's a stuntman. And she was talking about her feet as well, that she got like fucked up feet with being a dancer. Get a little better. Maybe I'm trying to sort out my life and my health. Going for a CAT scan next Saturday. But my liver and kidneys are functioning. But there could be, if I don't stop drinking, there could be like deteriorate. So maybe I've got to first of all lose weight. Are you in Japan, or are you back in Austria? I was just talking about the dodgy feet, Dash. Yeah, have you got a job? Yeah, I do know intermittent fasting. I've done it. It works. But then I've got lack of concentration. How long have you been doing it, Red, Nico? Yeah, there's one thing that they have with this intermittent fasting. You must have lost some. So, but there's one thing. There's intermittent fasting, and there's another thing where you eat where you only eat meat and fatty things. And on the diet, you have like a cup of coffee with butter in it. And I think I made that's keto, yeah. Yeah, but either way, like the intermittent fasting works. Yeah, it's all right actually. Don't put any sugar in it, just put butter in. Right. I bought some off price. Like last night, I bought some fish. That salmon was off price, and I bought some mackerel. That was off price as well. And I bought some rice tonight. That was off price. So I'm gonna have that tomorrow. The rice and the mackerel. But like I said, I don't have too much rice. Cracked rice. Don't they have cracked rice or something? When they put it in that fucking cannon and they fucking explode it. No, but if you have the coffee in the your allotted period. Well, I did quite a few. So mainly like 16 hours, but also I did like 2 3 day. I did 2 3 day fast as well. Like 36 hours, something like that. 48 hours. Can't remember exactly. But it was no problem going without food for 40 hours. And it does make you think differently as well. It sharpens your brain. You do notice that. No, I didn't feel tired at all. No, it wasn't a problem. I like that what's having American. It's in America. It's Heinz, and it's like a chili corn. That's nice. The bacon. Yeah, I don't think bacon diet. Not well. I think you can have that, but in that intermittent fasting, you can do that. I think. Yeah, I think I was looking at some American eating things, but the way that the cheese, I don't think it's very good cheese, and the fucking fat, it's not very good fat. It's the way that they used to eat in the fucking bacon and it seems to be like cooked in dirty fat. That's the impression I get. They cook it in dirty fat, and it just looks disgusting. And with the cheese that's not fucking proper cheese, that's why they're fucking dying. That'd be nice, a lamb diet. I enjoyed the lamb that I had the other week. I bought, I think, half price. That was nice, but I think I cut it up and put it in something. How many kilos do you want to lose, Dash? So that was a good thing for me today, not going to fucking, not wasting my time in McDonald's or Gusto's. But you're fairly slim already, aren't you, Nico? Yeah, I think just maybe I should try and change it into a lifestyle. Oh dear. I'm gonna stop drinking right after this bottle. Yep, well, I've got a good weight to start from, 110 kilos. The doctor asked me to lose weight this morning, so I'll give it a go. I know this sounds stupid. You know when they said roast lamb or roast brown rice? No, maybe just once or twice. And there's also something called black rice as well. Well, I was just thinking now, the roast lamb tastes fantastic. All right, Weird. Take care, pal. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're better. Just seems a shame that they kill them when they're little. Try That's the main thing you've got to have with fucking. Really, that's the first time you tried it. Well, when we were kids, our mum would send us into the yard to go because mint grows in the gardens in England, and you just go in and pull some, and then she cuts it all up. But it's like a jelly you can get with it, but it does taste fantastic. Not mint trees; they're just little. They're just little. There might be mint trees, but in our backyard there were just little plants. But I remember I grew some fennel once. No, it's not so much a bush, but I grew fennel once, and that grows fucking massive. That grows like a bush fennel. They're gonna well, when you come to Japan, you could just go and nick some bonsai. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was for, like sausage, yeah. I used to put it in like Italian food. But when it grows out of control, it's fucking massive, man. I used to grow all sorts, white peppers, green peppers. That's the thing with this wine door. That's the thing with this wine door dash. When it's like fucking 300 yen, you just can't resist it. Do I like chili? Yeah, of course. In fact, tonight I was in the Brazil shop. I was looking at some cans. I was looking if they got some chili. They got some lasagna. They got some those lasagna past things. You know what I mean? Yeah, 327 with tax. I don't know what they'd be doing if they fucking got those prices in England. Oh, but in England that would be £2.50, I think. But the thing is, it tastes all right. That we were talking earlier on this thread, Carlo Rossi. I just don't like that. Go and get yourself some nice German sausage and sauerkraut. I wish I'd got that fucking, the Anthony Bourdain, the guy that killed himself. I wish I got his fucking job. Yeah, he did. I worked at, I don't know if you know, Nico, I worked at the Hofbrauhaus in Tokyo. They would let us, the staff, into the kitchen, and we could eat the the Weiss sausage. We could eat all the sausages and the sauerkraut and the gravy. It was fucking fantastic. I don't know if people are saying it's like a sexual thing. They said the same about Robin Williams. I was fucking, I don't think it's actually meat, is it, that white sausage? But it's fucking brilliant. I love it. Yeah, the guy from In Excess, yeah. Then the David Carradine. I would just go like, there was like this guy that was we were out drinking, he was teaching with us, and he was talking about his mate where his girlfriend shit on his chest. And we're just going, stop right there, it's enough. But it's just, anything where, you're doing it yourself or you're doing it to a partner, and it involves like restricting their fucking airway, doesn't sound good. If you can't fucking satisfy someone without doing things like that, then maybe you should just give up. Maybe that could be a No, there's some. I think they're fucking taking some other drugs for them to, to even attempt. This in the videos, they're slapping the girls' arses. What the fuck is that? So all's well that ends well. Did she have a Frey Bentus as well? Should have got a Frey Bentus. Girl, I gave this girl, I said, can I whip you? And I'll give you 100 quid if I can whip you. And she says okay. And so I was whipping her, and for a while, and she said, she goes, how long are you going to whip me for? I says, well, until you give me the 100 quid back. Oh. Yeah, I like it. It's an old joke, that one. I like it, though. The fucking computer's gone off. Oops, got this as well from, this is from Dash. That's great. Oh, they've still got a month left on it. Okay. So now I pop in there most days just to see what they've got on sale. Now it's breakfast cereal. Granola, things like that. Oh, the computer's back on. What, you weren't allowed cereal where? What do you mean? I need to fucking shave this off the top of my head. Oh, really? Was this in Australia or back in the homeland? Maybe it was more. Yeah, but it's like, I guess it's Asian and just maybe it's cheap. Look at in Japan, there's not many people that eat cereal because they have rice for breakfast. Mum's rules. So was that strange then if you went to school and your mates were telling you that we had like Weetabix for breakfast or cornflakes and you couldn't like say anything? Yeah, but porridge is all right. Don't we used to have porridge when we were kids? Now the only thing that, because we couldn't have like the nice milk, what we call it's tall milk and small milk. The tall milk, you could water it down and so it went farther. So my dad wouldn't let us fucking buy the small milk because he was a cunt. Because we would drink it as well because it was tasty. How would you eat the eggs? Like scramble them up? Yeah, different milks, yeah. Pasteurized and non-pasteurized. And the it's just the same here. If you want the milk that tastes like it does in England, the nice milk, it's about 50 yen or 100 yen more money. But it just tastes a lot better. It's like thinner. But when I went after Japan, when I went back to England, everybody was getting milk in we used to get like a 1 pint bottle. When I went back, they were getting milk in like half gallons and 1 gallons. So would you just eat eggs like that? With no bread or anything? Did your mum never make you boiled eggs? Boiled eggs are one of the best things. You know, just make it nice and soft, and you can cut the toast up into soldiers and then just dip it in. A milk shop on the platform. But do you do your boiled eggs soft? You got to do your boiled eggs soft. When the water boils, you do it for 3 minutes. Say that again. They'd probably smell it, wouldn't they? Because the eggs are porous. Or they just fucking run around all day until they find eggs. Yeah, someone called me out there because they're fucking lazy to get things done. And because when I used to go on holiday, it used to take like a week for my hands to get clean when I was like really busy. So that means I need to start fucking working. When my dad was hungover, he used to drink raw eggs. I don't think I ever did it. I can't remember drinking a raw egg. Well, I went on at different times recently, so she's too early. Maybe tonight she's probably a day off. But the only time I've eaten it raw was in Japan, you know, on top of the rice with a bit of shoyu. That's the only time I've eaten it raw. Because I did think about that, Dash. Maybe I should I could go to the all you can eat buffet, and if I just fucking fill up there for the day, you know, I could get everything. I should, and I could get all the fucking. I could get fresh vegetables, get fresh vegetables, eggs, chicken, bread, miso soup, all kinds of vegetables. 500 yen for fucking 90 minutes. Yeah, a lot of these things about fucking foods are bullshit. They just ask the doctors to make something up. They just say, give us something. The same with the drinks. You know, the drinks, you got like 14 units a week or something like that. They just made it up. The government's asked them to come up with something to stop people drinking. And they come up with this fucking unit thing. Like 14 units a week, and even less for women. But I remember, no, I've never had anything like that, Dash. What the fuck this here? Oh my god. This is a fucking good Newsweek. Kashmir looks to America for moral leadership. Are you fucking serious? This is from like a Pakistani government official. Pakistan and the United States have been partners for peace and prosperity. The same Pakistan that had fucking Osama bin Laden living inside their country for fucking so many fucking years. Century eggs. No, I've never heard of them. Three to six eggs a day. I thought, what did I... That's what I wanted it for the fucking... Eggs provide a certain compound for your body. And I forget what I wanted it for now. But I've got some from the 100 yen shop the other day. Very cheap, but they're fucking really small. Yeah, I think that bodybuilders used to eat a lot of eggs, didn't they? Maybe I should start eating more eggs. Well, that's got to be a big fucking mushroom. That's got to be a big fucking mushroom, Dash. Okay, I'm just trying to. I'm just looking through the egg things. Healthiest way to cook and eat eggs. Yeah, my wife was always telling me that in Japan, you know, the eggs are safe, so it's not like in England where the eggs are fucking got loads of bacteria. What are century eggs? No, they weren't quail eggs. They were just no. They were just white eggs, but they're just very small, smaller than an average egg. This one. Low calorie, poached or boiled eggs. I saw one Jamie Oliver. He was like doing the eggs, then putting them in a in saran wrap and twisting them, and then he'd cook them in the water just like that. So they'd come out with a nice little shape.